man, should the Detroit Lions trade for wide receiver T. Higgins? Got Lion fans that's going around saying we should. I see a lot of Bear fans interested in T. Higgins. Obviously, the Bengals can't pay everybody. Got to pay Joe Burrow. Got to pay Jamar Chase. And one of them positions that's easy to replace his wide receiver. Easier to replace his wide receiver. He's a talent. I'm pretty sure he wants an opportunity to be number one. The Bengals going to be looking for compensation for him, and they're going to be looking to replace him. Tyler Boyd is a good slot receiver, but he's not T. Higgins. I just think he's a good chain mover. So they're going to have to, figure out how they're going to replace him. But if they are going to move him, taller receiver, jump ball receiver, going to cost you a lot of money, a lot of teams, unless, you're an elite of the elite receiver. This dude turning left, but he all the way in the far right lane. Driving in Michigan just hurts your head. Driving everywhere just hurts your head because people just can't drive. Jeez Louise, bro. But he's a good receiver, but most people just believe and keep drafting him. Because you can't keep everybody, and they got to pay Joe, and they got to pay Jamar, and they got other people they need to pay. And, for the Lions, they're in a good situation right now. You don't have to pay St. Brown for a little bit, and he gonna want his money. Jameson Williams, second year on the rookie deal. And Shark ain't gonna break the bank. Somebody might overpay Shark like they overpaid Christian Kirk. They could. Then I say Toodles. And Josh Reynolds is good solid pay receiver, good solid receiver you can rely on. So I don't see if this was an opportunity to get Jamar Chase or this was an opportunity to get a Tyreek Hill or somebody like that, then you consider it. But I like what they got going on at the receiver position. I think more than likely they need to be looking to get a running back that they can rely on that can get them explosive plays. And also something that's slept on too, a kick returner that can do something. That's something a lot of people ain't speaking on, even though they trying to take the kick returner out the game. But a kick returner that can do something. You know what I'm saying? That can, I think they need kind of, guys that can create explosive plays without having golf throw them the ball. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's what they need to be looking at more and more. You look at that, and also a kicker. And being a good college kicker don't guarantee you being a great, professional kicker. That's what they say. But so be it. But they got other person needs, But if it's like Tyreek, it's like Jamar Chase, it's like Justin Jefferson, then you're always willing to hear, especially when you got the draft capital. But I think them, if you lose DJ Shark, then you start to ask, a contingency plan for another receiver. But I don't think it's we go from DJ Shark to try to go for T. Higgins and that jump up in pay. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but to me it don't make no sense. They got other person matters, right guard, running back, and then defensively, they need an interior lineman, they need a middle linebacker, they need a veteran corner. So they got pressing needs. So that's just the way I look at it. But yeah, T. Higgins, somebody like Chicago, they got money, and they got the number one overall pick, and it's been rumors about at least 3 teams inquired about getting that number one overall pick. Maybe they move down, get additional draft capital, and T. Higgins one of the moves they look to make. So somebody that played in the cold weather area, but but I don't think he on that level. And I think that's what he out to prove with a new team, that I could be the number one guy, and I can do that. But for us, I don't really see that happening. So, So, I'm like, no, but I like what they're doing. But if you lose DJ Shark, then open up the door for the conversation, draft and receiver, final one. But I also don't believe in really signing a free agent running back either. You just find great running backs everywhere. I would kind of be interested in Tony Pollard I know he broke his leg, and I like what he was doing before his leg, and how he was running with Dallas a little bit. But that's if I don't like a running back. But y'all know I love some Charbonnet though, Zach Charbonnet. But yeah, with T Higgins, Chicago might be a better fit for him. But for them, I like their receiving core as it is. Raymond, Cephas to come back, he might end up getting moved. Raymond, Cephas, Reynolds, Shark, JMO, and St. Brown. I like that. I like that. You got two bigger receivers that can get vertical, and Shark and Reynolds. You got a burner and Jameson that could do everything. You got St. Brown who could do everything on the underneath tip. So I like kind of what they doing right there. And Reynolds, get down. So Khalif Raymond showing some things. I like to see him get vertical and be a little bit more effective getting vertical. That's what I like to see from him. But I like what they doing. Man. So but adding that, now if you're talking about a big time guy, then you consider it like a real big time guy that's proven. But then you're going to trade for him, then you got to pay him. So be it. But I don't think we need to do that. I think you start thinking about necessity. I think they're close enough to be able to do it. But I just think I like what they receiver core doing. St. Brown is proven out the slot, doing what he could do on the outside, that he reliable enough to do his thing. And we're gonna see what Jameson Williams has. It's gonna be like getting a free agent. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get a lot of getting new draftees or new talent. They got a lot of them type of dudes in, man, that people ain't really paying attention to. They can get a lot of them type of dudes up in there. Watch. Pascal, Zorky gonna come back. You gonna get some of them dudes that's gonna come back and be like new players. But yeah, T Higgins not for us. We got receiver talent. So, but if they do lose DJ Shark, then you probably starting to look to fill that place. And Christian Kirk, he did really good in Jacksonville, but they still need that number one receiver. You know what I'm saying? They still need that number one receiver. Detroit, I think they good. I think we good, man. So that's my opinion. It's a no for me. But not to say I don't like the talent, but I think we good if we keep Shark. So check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ313. Venmo, CJ313. Description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Or just Spotify and Anchor. I keep saying that. But check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, and entertainment. Right on YouTube. Peace.